The house sat atop the hill like a silent sentinel, its weathered facade staring down at the town below. I'd heard stories about it, whispers that drifted through the streets like autumn leaves caught in an endless dance. They said it was haunted, that strange occurrences plagued its halls, and that those who dared venture inside never returned the same. Curiosity gripped me like a vice, pulling me toward the looming structure despite the warnings that echoed in my mind. I found myself standing before its wrought iron gates, the hinges creaking as if protesting my intrusion. With a hesitant hand, I pushed them open, their eerie squeal echoing through the empty courtyard. The air was thick with a palpable sense of foreboding as I stepped across the threshold, the floorboards groaning under my weight. Shadows danced along the walls, flickering in the dim light that seeped through cracked windows. Dust motes floated lazily in the air, swirling in a spectral ballet. Every step I took seemed to echo through the empty corridors, the silence oppressive and suffocating. I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes following my every move. Whispers teased the edges of my consciousness, unintelligible yet undeniably present. Rooms revealed themselves one by one, each a testament to the passage of time. Furniture draped in dusty sheets stood frozen in time, as if waiting for inhabitants long gone. Paintings adorned the walls, their subjects staring down with unblinking eyes that seemed to track my progress. I ascended a grand staircase, its once polished banister now tarnished with neglect. At the top, a hallway stretched into darkness, doors lining its length like silent sentinels. I approached one, the wood worn and weathered, and pushed it open with trembling hands. The room was shrouded in an ethereal glow, the moon casting its silvery light through a cracked window. A figure stood by the window, its back turned to me, swathed in a tattered cloak that seemed to ripple in an unfelt breeze. "Who are you?" I called out, my voice barely more than a whisper in the oppressive silence. No response came. The figure remained unmoving, a silent sentinel in the room. Heart pounding in my chest, I edged closer, the floorboards protesting with every step. My hand reached out, fingers trembling as they brushed against the fabric of the cloak. And then, a sudden gust of wind swept through the room, extinguishing the feeble candlelight that had illuminated the space. Darkness enveloped me, and when the moon emerged from behind the clouds, the figure was gone, leaving behind only the faint scent of decay. I stumbled out of the room, the once familiar hallway now a maze of uncertainty. Panic clawed at the edges of my mind as I tried to find my way back, but the corridors seemed to shift and change, leading me in endless circles. Time lost its meaning in that house, minutes stretching into hours, and hours into an eternity. Desperation clawed at my throat as I searched for an exit, any sign of the outside world. And then, as suddenly as I had entered, I found myself standing outside the gates, the first light of dawn breaking on the horizon. The house loomed behind me, silent and enigmatic, as if daring me to question the reality of what I had experienced. To this day, I cannot say for certain what transpired within those walls. Was it a trick of the mind, a manifestation of my deepest fears and anxieties, or did I stumble upon something otherworldly, a place where time and space danced to an eerie tune? The whispers of the townsfolk still haunt me, their warnings echoing in my thoughts. But part of me is drawn back to that house atop the hill, its mysteries calling out like a siren's song, tempting me to unravel the enigma that lies within.